Yo, what up, party people? What up, party people? It's your boy Neek here. Me in the movies. We at the AMC Ontario Scratch. We are at the AMC Victoria Gardens 12, and here in Rancho Cucamonga, we're to catch us a flick, yo. For real, for real. Oh yeah. We're here to check out Serenity. Serenity with my Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway. Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway. Serenity, y'all. Yeah. It's a film by who I don't know who directed this, but I've heard so many things about this film I had to go see for myself. So without further ado, yo, Anne Hathaway has a husband that is abusive, who is abusing her and her child, which is Matthew McConaughey's son as well. So the stepson is being abused, and everything like that. So she reached out to his daddy, said, "Can you help me?" Anyways, just go check out Serenity. There's so many other things and layers to this movie that I heard about. I just gotta see for myself. Let's go peep it, y'all. Serenity. Oh yeah, you see me with the spectacles. That means it's time to get down. It's time to watch whatever play we're about to see. We're about to see Serenity, y'all. Like I said, here we go. Theater 5. Get my treats on deck. Oh yeah, movie on select. Let's go check it on out. Oh, I've heard so much about this movie. Let's go see if it's true. Thank God for AMC, Stubbs, A-list. Here we go. I thought I was going to see a nice little film noir, but I end up seeing Tron Legacy. End up seeing The Matrix. End up seeing Dark City. Like, what the hell was this? This was supposed to be a nice little crime thriller, and it ended up being the Steven Spielberg movie from last year, the video game movie. This was wow, Serenity, yo. It's like, don't judge a book by its cover. Further thoughts. Yo. Serenity. Serenity was, yeah. You know what? Yeah, can we get some light? Serenity was ridiculous. The thing is, it was on some super try hard. And you know what? It's not. Because the studio said, look, I see what you're trying to do, but we're not going to let you do it. And we're not gonna market it as this. I don't know. You know what Serenity is? Serenity is your basic film noir, crime drama. Basically what you got from Robert Zemeckis 20 years ago with What Lies Beneath. You basically got that, but mixing it up with Tron Legacy and The Matrix or whatever. And I say that because here comes the spoiler for Serenity. Yo, this whole world that Matthew McConaughey exists in is a artificial computer-generated world, or you could really say it's a world that exists in the mind of a child, and it doesn't actually even exist in a computer program. Because what breaks the wall of it being a computer program is that the child is communicating with the main character of the program, which is his father, his dead father, his father that died in Iraq many years ago. This movie is crazy, dude. This movie is dangerous. it encourages the it encourages the crazy thinking of kids who do nothing but sit in front of computer screens and think about crazy stuff. This movie was crazy. It could have been just a regular old film noir, but it was more than that, and it was more than it needed to be. So, yeah, I don't know why the writer decided to include that tidbit. My eyes is going haywire because these people just walked up to me and they walked away. But I don't understand. You're not going to bring in the audience that you think you're attracting by including that. Years from now, I can imagine some geeky little gamer saying this movie was actually before its time. This movie wanted to be a Black Mirror episode. And had this just been a contained little episode from Black Mirror or some crazy little sci-fi series, it might have been more respected for what it was trying to do, the fun little thing. But as a film, you come into the theater to see and how you market it to the audience, this is a film noir, a little crime drama, and people came to see a little crime drama. And you gave us some crazy crime drama noir computer game mishmash, and it was ridiculous. It was just something to laugh at. It was just like maybe a small, slight slice demographic may appreciate this, but not your average moviegoer. Yo, come on, Stephen Knight. Now I got to see your whole filmography and see what you're up to, man. Oh man, this was crazy, dude. This was crazy watching Serenity, dude. Especially that last scene, last little moments where the world is kind of coming apart and everything. It just was ridiculous, dude. It was everything that the trailers, everything that reviewers have been talking about. Excuse-moi. Yeah, I don't know what demographic they were aiming for at all. As far as it being acted, Jason Clarke plays another asshole as he's so good to playing. Matthew McConaughey, he loves doing his little one-man monologues and everything like that, and that was dope. And he likes being on the water, obviously. He likes being at sea. And you know one thing about Anne Hathaway, she's a strobe light, honey. You know, you don't think she's all that sexy when you first just kind of glance at her, but there's just something about her whole aura, her whole energy that just draws you in. And it makes me recall to the moment when I briefly worked with her myself on the set of The Dark Knight Rises in that jail scene where I was one of the extras and the criminals in jail and everything like that. Just a little sidebar. We were all in the moment being criminals. Catwoman coming down the aisle. Oh, baby, come here, baby. And so cut. Nolan calls cut. We in between takes. And she says to everybody, that was absolutely out of hand. It was ridiculous. I want apologies from everyone. And she kind of broke the ice of everyone being there on set with her being an A-list actress and everybody just being lowly old extra. So everybody laughed and it kind of broke the ice on set. And that was because Anne Hathaway knows how to control a room full of dudes in a prison setting. So good job, Anne Hathaway. You're always a great actress to me, and you proved it once again with this role right here. I mean, I never really think about her as that sexy ingenue, but when it comes to performing on screen, she draws you in as that sexy ingenue, as an actress should do. So it's not about her herself, it's all about the role she plays. So I respect that. Anyways, Serenity was just a bonkers, crazy, ridiculous movie. I suggest y'all don't come to the theaters if you're a regular moviegoer to see it. If you're a cynical moviegoer who likes to criticize ridiculous movies that Hollywood tries to put out there, have at it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's your boy Neek, me in the movies. We just saw Serenity, and it was some bananas bullshit, dude. It was just ridiculous beyond belief. So much so that I'm not really all that mad at it, because someone can edit this movie to be just a regular old crime thriller noir, and it would be absolutely, fine. And it would be like a 45-minute movie probably. Diamond Hansu, he plays another voice of reason, and he's definitely good at playing that. Good job, brother. You working quite a bit in Hollywood nowadays, and love seeing you on screen. Diane Lane, she's aging gracefully, looking beautiful still. She was once in that ingenue role about 15 years ago, but that's all right though, sweetie. You're just looking beautiful as you are today, as you did before. And yeah, Serenity. I think I need some Serenity right now, like some 420 Serenity.